All right, right now in the 5 series, we're going to look at 5 records that can be perceived as corny, but they're actually not. And we're kicking off with Saturday Night Fever. All right, you know this record. It's a big record, one of my favorite movies ever. But anyway, this record's got tunes on it, and you see it around for $1 and stuff. Disco Inferno is on here, classic. More Than a Woman is on here, classic. Night Fever, classic. How Deep Is Your Love? So if I Can't Have You, there's bangers on here. It sold millions of records for a reason, but it's been like tossed aside because it was like a cultural juggernaut. But it's a good record. And it's not corny, and a great movie. Next up, Northern State. I wasn't gonna buy this record. Look at the cover. The cover is just not good in any way whatsoever. But it's a good record. These girls are really channeling the Beastie Boys, which is like, but they're really going for that Beastie Boys sound, and it kind of works. But really, what makes it work is the production. The production on this record is really good. And when I did some research on it, I realized it was produced by this guy called Jesse West, who was in this group called Third Eye, which is a 90s hip hop group. Hip hop heads know. But anyway, corny cover. They put no effort into this cover. But anyway, it's actually a decent record, and yeah, it's worth a listen for the production alone. Next up, Back in Time. I bought this cover as a joke. Sometimes I see records for a couple of bucks and I just buy them because the covers just make me laugh, and this cover made me laugh. I gave it a listen and it's kind of decent. It's like Euro disco house stuff, which I'm kind of a snob about. It's high energy Euro disco, right? Which I'm usually a snob about, but its record's really good. And I don't play techno, but if you play techno type music, you can ease the sound of this album into your DJ set. It's not all good. I say it's like 50 to 60% decent, but there's some bangers on here, and the vocals are really good. It's those big type vocals. It's kind of funny, but it's good. Dave Brubeck. I know he's not He's not seen as corny. He's kind of a legendary figure in jazz, I guess. But I just bring him up because whenever I recommend jazz to people, like people want to get into jazz, and I recommend, like, you know, Blakey Moaning album, Miles 60 stuff, you know, Coltrane. I bring up Brubeck, and I was like, huh? Brubeck? I'm like, yes, Brubeck. Brubeck has got tunes. Brubeck's got bangers, and he's a highly heralded guy for a reason. So I mentioned him. Burt Bacharach. Burt Bacharach's the man. He's just legendary songs in the American songbook canon. He's a great songwriter, arranger, composer, all of the above. And I was into Burt Bacharach when I was a kid, when I was a teenager, and I'm still into Burt Bacharach now. And he's the man. And he's not corny, and you see his records around, buy them. 5 records that can be perceived as corny, but they're not. Good fine records. High five, recluse.